Of course you can call me Daddy, and if you want to follow me on Facebook, you can find me at james.desborough, Postmortem Studios, all one word, JD Writer and JGD Games.
Tim Pool has turned out to be a huge fucking disappointment, hasn't he? Like a lot of other people who set themselves up as alternative and maybe used to be providing something of value but have since drifted off the rails into crazy town. I'd say I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, but it's both, really. Tim is increasingly off the rails, but as with Sargon and some others, I wonder whether it's him, whether it's his audience, or whether it's that's where the money is in being a crazy person who talks bullshit. You know, because he's drifted into the kind of anti-vax and other issues. A long, steady, slow decline. Maybe at the start he was doing something useful, but of late the bad takes, and keep in mind that I don't follow him or watch his content anymore, the bad takes just seem to keep on coming. Let's take this choice example. If sex work is work, then can a boss require women to suck his dick as a job requirement? This is a take so utterly retarded that it's stupider the more you delve into it. It's a retardis, stupider on the inside. 1. Of course sex work is work. Let's come back around to this in a sec. 2. Most sex workers these days are self-employed or freelancing, picking and choosing the jobs that they want to do. 3. No matter what your job is, you can always choose to refuse or resign if your boss makes some sort of unwelcome or overreaching requirement of you. 4. Job requirements are upfront. Even if you're a self-employed porn director and star hiring girls to work with you, you're hiring people willing and able to do whatever it is that you want them to do, up to and including sucking your dick, specifically for that task. They come into the job knowing what is required of them. If he means in fucking general, then it's still an extremely derpy take. If I'm employed as a sandwich artist at Subway, then my boss can't require me to do something outside of my remit, like take up arms and invade Iran or something. If you're employed as one thing, why would there be a requirement for you to fulfill the requirements of a completely different job? Right? So coming back around, yes, of course sex work is work. Work is the exchange of our labour, physical or otherwise, for money. Sex work is the exchange of sexual labour in one form or another for money. So how could you not define this as work? Because in some locales it's illegal. Jobs don't stop being jobs just because of that. Whether you're illegally dumping toxic waste in a way that maybe used to be legal until some more regulations came in, or whether you're selling baggies of dope on the street corner, or whether you're a cubicle slave, it's all the exchange of labour for money, legal or illegal. Does he think it's not work because it's something that people do for free? People cook at home for free, but that doesn't mean that a chef or a line cook isn't doing a fucking job now, does it? Is it not work because it's pleasurable? People engage in many hobbies because they find them pleasurable, but it can also be a job or a business. Brewing beer, knitting, painting. It doesn't magically stay not a job just because it's pleasurable and has transitioned from a hobby or whatever into a business. So what does that leave us for some explanation as to why Tim or anyone else regards sex work as somehow being different or special, some vestigial, puritanical instinct to classify sex as something unique, special, elevated, yet dirty and dangerous and immoral all at the same time. The sensations are the same, whether you pay for it or not. I joke that if I could make money getting naked on OnlyFans or whatever, I'd be on it like a rat up a drainpipe, but there's very little call for middle-aged white nerds to show what they've got. But I've also seen behind the curtain of the adult industry more and more over the years and how it has changed, and it is a lot more work than you might think. It is a multi-skilled, multi-vectored job. It's an environment that requires a unique suite of skills, and it's not made any easier by people like Tim Pool invalidating and devaluing it and contributing to the hostile, sex-negative, censorious culture coming from both left and right towards sex workers. This doesn't seem consistent with Tim's professed morality or ideology of even a couple of years ago, so fuck off, Tim.
Postmortem Studios sells a wide variety of stock art, well over 500 pieces, many of them by RPG industry veteran Brad McDevitt. These are available for you to use in your personal or professional projects, whether stories or games or anything else. Check us out at rpgnow.com.